Welcome in, I'm Stacy. We've already done a full review of this amazing Lumibricks Boxing Club. So if you missed it, the link will be here and in the description of this video. Today, we are going to go side by side with some other modulars to give you an idea of how this may look in your city. So here we have two sets which I would consider are from an other category, and they both happen to have lights. On the left we have the Wecky Bordeaux Wine Club. This one kind of overhangs the base plate a bit with that window on the side of the building, so I wasn't sure how this would fit, but the Boxing Club allows a little bit of a walkway there. And then on the right, we have the Oak and Barrel Tavern by Expert. I really wanted to see if this tree would fit with another set beside it, and it looks really good. This is a smaller set actually, so you could put it forward or you could move it backward. Doesn't look too bad. Since all three sets have lights, let's check all three sets out in the dark. On the left, the Wecky Bordeaux Wine Club and the Oak and Barrel Tavern by Expert on the right. This is a surprisingly better looking street than I had expected. And now I've got a couple of LesDiy sets. Not sure what I think about this street, but I'd love to hear from you because I think it's definitely interesting. On the left, we have the Havana House, designed by SheClicksBricks. We've got a red brick wall in front of this one, so I thought I would try it with this beautiful red boxing club, and the base plates actually fit perfect. On the right, we have the Downtown City Center by Peter's Kevin. Again, the base plates look really great, and this is a more rustic, urban kind of building, so I was really interested to see how it would look with this boxing club. Up next is Lego, and this might be my favorite combination so far. I'm shocked. On the left, we have the corner garage. This side of the corner garage has a nice flat wall. I like the brown building, and it creates a nice little walkway where the base plates meet perfectly there on the bottom. Over to the right, we have the Jazz Club. The red really looks good with the red in the boxing club. And again, this side of the building is very straight, and it actually has the light reflecting in the walkway there between the two sets. Makes the Jazz Club look pretty small though. And for Pantasy, I brought in the motorcycle restaurant on the left and the craft brewery on the right. I was dying to see the motorcycle restaurant with this. I just think they're very similar types of buildings, and they're very different. The base plates fit fantastic. I am so impressed. There's lots of room between those buildings. Colors kind of match okay, but I think it's more the shape of the buildings that I like together. And then the craft brewery on the right. Again, the base plates are perfect. That bottle on the craft brewery stays right on the base plate, so it doesn't touch anything. Not sure about that style building with this. What do you think about this one? And now we have Lumibricks, and I brought in 2 buildings from the Street Fusion series. So these sets were literally made for each other. On the left, we have the record store. Fits perfectly with the base plate, and there is lots of room between those 2 buildings. See the fire escape nice and clear. These 2 buildings are actually very similar in style. Then on the right, we have the skate shop. Love this little set. Beautiful beside the boxing club. And there's no issue with the base plate there whatsoever. Really, really enjoy this one. And of course, with Lumibricks, the fun doesn't stop after dark. Check out these lights. I love how well lit every single floor on every building is. All different lights, different colored windows, but such a beautiful scene. And we've got a couple of sets from the Lumibricks Town Life series. The boxing club itself is very colorful with the red and the blue buildings, so I thought I'd bring in a couple of other sets that also have lots of color. The Lumibricks toy store on the left, I actually pretty impressed with how this looks. The space on between the buildings is perfect. The base plate fits perfect. And they both have nice big windows on the bottom floor and then all the way up through the middle. And then on the right, we have the balcony theater. Of course, there's lots of red in this building, so I had to take a look at how it looks. Base plates are perfect. And I really love, looks like we've got like the dark gray curb along the front. It's all very consistent on these bases. And let's get the lights out one more time and take a good look. I honestly think this is fantastic. Although, I will say, maybe not quite the right street for the balcony theater. I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.